Afternoon, everyone. Today I'm coming to you from Chicamauga National Military Park on the state line of Georgia and Tennessee. Now, some people may ask, why was this battle so important? Now, as you know, throughout the summer of 1863, things had not gone well for the Confederacy. They lost Gettysburg, Vicksburg, Port Hudson, and things were not looking well. And there was a great concern in the Confederacy that if they lost things out here in the West, in the western part of the theater, that the war would be brought to an end a lot sooner and they'd lose it quicker. So they had Braxton Bragg commanding the Army of Tennessee in this area. He had 40,000 men. And he was concerned because he was greatly outnumbered by General William Rosecrans of the Union Army of the Cumberland, who was in this area as well. Now, the main point of both armies was to try to hold the city of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Why was that important? I'll tell you. Now, Chattanooga is a major railway hub. All points going east, west, and south in the Confederacy went through Chattanooga. That was a major railway hub. If that was taken, that would affect commerce and transportation of men and material all over the South. And it would also open up the gateway for the Union to be able to invade the Deep South, the areas of Georgia and so on. So Lincoln had been nudging Rosecrans to move for some time, and Rosecrans finally started moving. And what happened, because Bragg was outnumbered, as you know, they detached part of the Army of Northern Virginia under General Longstreet to be sent out to support him. He took Hood's and McLaws division with him out that way. Now, what happened there, they thought it would be a straight shot to take the troops from Lynchburg, Virginia, through Knoxville, Tennessee, and disembark in Chattanooga. It wasn't that easy, because shortly before all that, General Ambrose Burnside took the town of Knoxville. So that option was out. What they wound up having to do was to take the army south, way south, going as far south as Augusta, Georgia, and then heading north into Atlanta and disembarking in this area. It took the men several days, trained several times, and they wound up taking 8 days to get here. So Longstreet's men were having quite the experience of getting out this way. So both armies were converging in this area known as the south of Chattanooga by an area called Chicamauga Creek. Now, that is believed by some to be a Cherokee word for River of Death, but that's not really clear, because no one can agree on whether or not it's a Creek word, a Cherokee word, or exactly what it means. So they'd be converging in this area, and they would begin fighting on September 19th, 1863. More on that to come.